What is up, guys? It's Gameboy14, and today we got a mega haul of Blu-rays that I picked up in one day. Just to let you know, this stack right here, that's not part of this haul. That's just random Blu-rays right there from my last video. No, that's pretty much the Blu-rays that I have. So nothing from here is from the haul. Only this stack right here and these right here. It's pretty much just these. It's around 50 Blu-rays. Alright, so pretty much that's what I was talking about. Around 50, it's 53 Blu-rays right there. But some of them are, there's like one or two. The Blu-rays are the same, but I'll get into that story in a bit. Okay, so this haul, let's go with it. Alright, so I go to a pawn shop. My pawn shop pretty much that I always go to. It's called Easy Pawn. And you know, I'm looking at the Blu-ray section, and they're way too overpriced. I'm like, nah, that's way too overpriced, so I'm not gonna pick up anything. So by the counter, they had 25-cent Blu-rays, which were these right here. Let's get into the 25-cent Blu-rays first. They came in like sleeves. Let me see if I can find them. I might not have them anymore, but they were in sleeves, like Dollar General sleeves, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure if you guys know, but there were Dollar General sleeves, so I had these Blockbuster cases better than Dollar General sleeves, but this is one of them. Let's see, focus it, let the right one in. 25-cent Blu-ray, pretty good deal right there. Let me show you the next one. Another copy. I already have this movie, but it's The Hangover. 25 cents. Couldn't pass it up for 25 cents. Just to have another copy for 25 cents is an amazing deal. So, you know, I already have this on Blu-ray, but for 25 cents I had to pick it up. Next one is Blitz. You'll see this later in the video. I did pick up the actual physical, you know, with the artwork and case. Blu-ray I'll show you in a bit, but yeah, Blitz for 25 cents. Blu-ray, couldn't pass it up. The Crazies, another Blu-ray, 25 cents, couldn't pass it up. The Crazies, never seen it. You know, I couldn't pass it up. The other one was The Spirit. It's just, I think it was a 2-disc set, but it says right there, disc 1. Feature film, so pretty much just a film. For 25 cents, The Spirit, I've always seen it in stores, but I never actually picked it up. But there it is, The Spirit. The next one is pretty much Shutter Island on Blu-ray. You know, 25 cents, couldn't pass it up again. The other one was Four Christmases. Again, all these are 25 cents. The ones that are on like Blockbuster cases, 25 cents, couldn't pass it up. Blu-ray disc. Another one, this is the second copy I have because I actually picked it up in this same haul. I'll show you later. But this was 25 cents. Blu-ray disc, couldn't pass it up. Pineapple Express, pretty good ass movie. And the last one for the Blockbuster cases that were 25 cents. The Bounty Hunter, again, I picked this up off of Go Hastings. But then I saw this copy, so I need to get it 25 cents. Got it so I could have a second copy just in case. Or I could even sell it, you know. Just the Blockbuster case ones that I was talking about for 25 cents. Let me focus this. Alright, so let's get to the actual stack of Blu-rays right here. Okay, so after that, I decided to go back and pick up a Blu-ray that I wanted from the Blu-ray, you know, section. So I go up there. Why is this not focusing? Alright, anyway, so I go up there and I go up to the guy and I'm like, okay, it was $7.99, the one I wanted, and the guy's like, well, I was like, what's the cheapest you would leave this Blu-ray? Because $7.99 is kind of high. And he's like, I will give you every Blu-ray you want for only 50 cents. Once I heard 50 cents, I went crazy. Picked up this whole stack. It was like 18 bucks right here. That was a steal. That was an amazing steal, dude. Including the Blockbuster cases ones. I actually went back for a second round, but there wasn't Blu-rays that I wanted anymore. There was only like 5. I'll show you which ones they were in a bit. And then 3 of these are from Go Hastings. I'll show you which ones they are. Which are the first ones that I'm doing, Go Hastings ones. Those were separate. But yeah. but the rest are from the pawn shop. 50 cents per Blu-ray. That's an amazing deal. I couldn't pass it up. I might actually go back today. Hopefully the deal's still going on and pick up a couple more. Maybe they have more. But if it's not going on, I'm pretty happy with this. I actually picked these up 2 days ago, somewhere around 2 or 3 days ago. And sorry I'm doing the video all late. It's because I had to work. I didn't get out until like 11 at night. I had to work, so I couldn't. I'm sorry about that, guys. But now that I'm doing the video right now, I'm gonna do it before I go to work today. And yeah, there's that. Now let's start out with this haul with the first Blu-ray. This one, the first one I got was the Earthster Steel 3-disc special edition. I got this from Go Hastings. Like I said, these are from Go Hastings, 3 of them. Not sure how much I paid. I think I paid like $3 for this. Pretty good deal. You know, it's 2 movies. It has, you know, the Blu-ray, the remake, which is the one I purchased, and it has the 1951 release, and then it has a digital copy, which probably doesn't work, but still, for $3 is a pretty goddamn good deal. Good condition too. And I regret picking this up because the reason was because at the pawn shop they had this for 50 cents when I saw the deal. I didn't pick it up again because, you know, I already ordered it from Go Hastings and it was too late. But you know, I'm glad I have it, but I paid like $3 for this when I could have paid 50 cents. But I mean, it's in good condition. I'm not complaining though, because I got a lot of Blu-rays for 50 cents. So that's that there. Here's the other copy I was talking about, the Bounty Hunter. This is the same thing. Same thing happened. I saw it for 25 cents. I picked it up anyways, but I mean, I saw it. It was too late because I ordered it from Go Hastings for $3, I think. But yeah, that's that there. Next, I'm gonna be talking about the pawn shop Blu-rays that I picked up for 50 cents each, which was pretty much all of them. So let's go into it. Now, this was a steal for 50 cents. It was the Watch Dogs Director's Cut Steelbook. For 50 cents, I couldn't pass it up. It was the Steelbook. You know, it's in good condition. The Steelbook's in amazing condition. But for 50 cents, I couldn't pass it up, man. There's that there. Put it over there. Next one. Godzilla. I think I actually paid 25 cents for this one. You know, from the creators of Independence Day. Not a great movie, not the best Godzilla movie, but I really want to see the new Godzilla movie coming out. But there's that there for 50 cents. I'm not 50 cents. This one was 25 cents. I couldn't pass it up. It's in great condition too, but I mean, not the best Godzilla movie. There's that there. Now let's get to the next one. Let me see. Okay, the next ones that I'm gonna show you. The next 6 Blu-rays, that was for round 2. So yeah, let me show you the round 2 right now. I went back and then I ended up seeing this Men in Black 2, 50 cents. Great amazing deal. All of these originally were $9.99, or some of them were $5.99. I'll show you which ones. Whoops. But yeah, 50 cents for this one's an amazing deal. Will Smith and Mr. Jones. You know, Mr. Smith and Mr. Jones pretty much, but it's, you know, Will Smith up there. But I haven't seen another Men in Black. Our next one was Badass by Danny Trejo. You know, starting Danny Trejo, they messed with the wrong senior citizen, but for 50 cents I couldn't pass it up. Originally $9.99 from them. Next one, Max Payne, Mark Wahlberg film. Originally $7.99, paid 50 cents. I'm glad I picked this up because I was about to pay $10 a week ago at a Best Buy, because they have that awesome slipcover on them. I might just do a slippity-doo at Best Buy one of these days, and get the slipcover for it though. But originally $7.99. Well, originally the pawn shop sold it for $7.99. I paid only 50 cents, so that's a good deal. Next one, Public Enemies, the Blu-ray DVD and digital combo pack for 50 cents. Pretty good deal. Focus, come on now. 50 cents, like I said. Originally, a pawn shop sold it for $8.99, but you know, I can't pass it up for 50 cents. Next one is Sucker Punch. Never really saw this movie, or I think I might have seen it, heard about it, but for 50 cents. Originally, the pawn shop sold it for $9.99, but for 50 cents, it's a pretty good deal. It's a Blu-ray DVD and digital combo pack. I think it has two Blu-rays, the special edition. No, it has a extended cut Blu-ray and then the theatrical Blu-ray. You know, it doesn't look like the best movie, but I mean, for 50 cents, I couldn't pass it up. Next, The Running Man by Schwarzenegger. You know, I had this movie. I seen this movie a lot of times on DVD when it came out, but originally sold for $7.99 at the pawn shop. Originally, like I said, originally sold $7.99. Only paid 50 cents for it. Pretty good deal. Most of these are, almost all of these are complete. There's only, I think, like one that isn't complete, but that's alright. Next one, the slipcover on it is the one I had, but the slipcover it came with was beat up. But I already originally owned this movie, but I sold it, and I've been looking forward to pick it up. Originally sold for $9.99, but I have my own slipcover for it. It is a little, you know, it has some on the thing, but it's whatever. But I mean, for 50 cents, as you can see, it's a lenticular slipcover. But for 50 cents, originally sold for $9.99. It's a pretty good deal. These are round one already, so date night was round one when I first went. Round two was already over, like I was talking about. Now the other one I picked up when I first went was Ghost Rider Spirits of Revenge. Originally sold for $14.99, which that's just way overpriced. But for 50 cents, I'm very glad I picked it up. Next one is Hancock Unrated Special Edition. Originally sold for $9.99 at the pawn shop. Paid only 50 cents. Most of these are $9.99, like I said, but that's way overpriced for a Blu-ray. You know, especially for old Blu-rays like these, where you could pick up for like $5 used somewhere else. But yeah, Hancock, I saw it when it came out. It was alright movie, not the best, but you know, it's a pretty good movie for 50 cents. Next one is The Expendables. I did own this before, but you know, I sold it, but for 50 cents I couldn't pass it up. The Expendables, now I'm gonna have to pick up The Expendables 2 just to complete the series. But it's the Blu-ray and DVD digital copy. It is missing the digital copy, but for originally sold for $9.99, and sorry about that. Only paid 50 cents, like I said. As you can see, it's supposed to be a 3-disc set because I owned this before, but it's only a 2-disc set inside. But for 50 cents, I'm not complaining. Next one is Straw Dogs. Originally sold for $6.99 at the pawn shop, and I only paid 50 cents. Pretty good deal. Next one is This Means War. I've seen this movie a couple times. It's a pretty good movie. Originally sold at the pawn shop for $9.99, but I paid 50 cents. I couldn't pass it up. This movie's amazing. Next one is G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra. Originally sold for $9.99. $12.99 that you see on the corner is for disc replay, and you're wondering how I know that. It's because that's old disc replay sticker. But it could be something else, but I mean, the only sticker, disc replay is the only place I've seen with those stickers for now. But 50 cents, pretty good deal. Scary Movie. Originally sold at the pawn shop for $11.99. Paid 50 cents. Great movie. One of the best ones, in my opinion. But you know, I owned this before and I sold it. I paid $7.99 before, but now for 50 cents I couldn't pass it up. Next was Stand Up Guys. Blu-ray and digital copy. Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet's missing, but I mean, originally sold for $9.99. Paid 50 cents. Pretty good deal. Never seen this movie, but you know, for 50 cents I couldn't pass it up. Next one, The Town. I did pick this up on Steelbook, if you can see up there, The Town. But I picked it up again just because it has a slipcover, and it's the, you know, the Blu-ray version. But this is one of the combo packs I was talking about. This one's missing the DVD digital copy. It only has the Blu-ray inside. but for 50 cents I'm not complaining. Originally sold for $7.99, which that's the worst price you could pay for just the Blu-ray inside, missing DVD and digital copy. But for 50 cents I'm not complaining, man. Next one is a Condemned. 10 people will fight, 9 will die. Originally sold at the pawn shop for $9.99, paid 50 cents. Couldn't pass it up. It's Steve Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Vinnie Jones. Couldn't pass it up. Looks like a pretty good ass movie. Next one was Marley and Me. Originally sold for $7.99 at the pawn shop, paid 50 cents. It's a 3-disc Bad Dog edition. Never saw this movie when it came out, but I heard a lot of good reviews about this movie. But for 50 cents, I couldn't pass it up. It has that I just noticed right now, it has Jennifer Aniston in it, and I had to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch it. The Other Guys, originally sold at the pawn shop for $9.99, paid 50 cents. Great movie. I saw this movie a couple of times. It has a Mark Wahlberg film with Will Ferrell. Includes both the theatrical and extended edition, so it's a pretty good deal for 50 cents. I couldn't pass it up. I couldn't pass none of these up, man. For 50 cents, I had to pick it up. I left so many Blu-rays there that I could have picked up for 50 cents, but there were most of them I didn't know what they were, never heard of them. But I'll go today and see. I'll probably pick up a couple of the other ones. Just go with it with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler, two good cast members that I like very much. Originally sold $9.99 at the pawn shop. Seen this movie? It's a pretty good movie. It's not the best, but it's a pretty goddamn good movie for 50 cents. It's an amazing movie, but it's a pretty good movie. It's a complete combo pack, and I'm glad to have it. Grown Ups, the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack, originally sold for $7.99, paid 50 cents. Grown Ups is a pretty good, funny movie. Another Adam Sandler movie. Pretty good. Kevin James, Chris Rock, David Spade, Rob Stisner, pretty good cast. Oh my god, it's a good movie. I've seen the second one. Now I'm gonna have to pick up the second one to complete this series. But the second one's pretty good too, and the first one, they're both pretty good movies. Next one is The Mechanic, a Jason Statham movie, Ben Foster movie. Pretty good movie. I always wanted to pick this up, but never did because it was like $7.99. And I've heard it's a good movie and good Jason Statham, but for 50 cents I couldn't pass it up. Originally sold $9.99 at the pawn shop, but I couldn't pass it up for 50 cents. Pretty good deal. Haven't seen it, but Jason Statham is a pretty good actor. Here's the other copy of Blitz I was talking about. Originally sold for $5.99. I would have paid $5.99 for this movie there, but I'm glad I paid 50 cents. This is the actual cover and everything. Blu-ray, for 50 cents. I haven't seen it, but it's another Jason Statham movie, which is, Jason Statham is a pretty good actor, like I said. So yeah, pretty good movie for 50 cents. Glad to have it. Another one is like a triple feature. It has 3 Blu-rays inside. It has the Delta Force, Missing in Action, and Missing in Action 2 for $7.99. Originally sold at the pawn shop, only paid 50 cents. That's an amazing deal. I've never seen these movies. I think I might have heard of them, but for 50 cents for this triple feature, I couldn't pass it up. It's pretty much like 15 cents each. That's an amazing deal. Couldn't pass it up. Radius Kills, Dinoro and Pacino. I couldn't pass it up. I don't know. I couldn't pass it up. It was only 50 cents. Originally sold for $6.99. I couldn't pass it up. Never heard of it or seen it. But for 50 cents, I couldn't pass it up. Next one is The Punisher. Originally sold for $9.99. I couldn't pass it up because it was 50 cents and I had the second one, so I needed this one to complete my Punisher collection. I think there's only 2 of them out there. Not sure, but you correct me if there's more than 2. But for 50 cents, I couldn't pass it up. Next one is Alexander Revised, the Final Cut. This one's still sealed. Some of the plastic is coming off because you can see in the corner. But it's still considered sealed because plastic's not fully off. 2-disc special edition, originally sold for $9.99. I couldn't pass it up for 50 cents. Next one is Halloween H2O. Not the best Halloween movie. Sold originally for $6.99, paid 50 cents. I couldn't pass it up for 50 cents, man. 50 cents is, 50 cents, pretty good deal. Next one is Friday the 13th Part 2. Originally sold for $9.99, only paid 50 cents. I couldn't pass it up. It's the Blu-ray. Friday the 13th, it's Friday the 13th. Gotta collect all the Friday the 13th movies. But Part 2 for 50 cents is an amazing deal. They also have Friday the 13th Uncut for originally sold for $9.99. Only paid 50 cents. Couldn't pass it up, man. The first one and second one, you know, couldn't pass it up. Friday 13th are pretty good movies. You know, amazing deal for 50 cents. Next one, Paranormal Activity 2, Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy complete. It has all those in there. Originally sold for $5.99 at the pawn shop. I would have paid $5.99 for this, but I mean, I paid 50 cents, so that's an amazing deal. Paranormal Activity 2. Next one is Paranormal Activity. Originally sold for $9.99. Couldn't pass it up for 50 cents. It is just a Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure there is a different version. I think it's just a, you know, just a Blu-ray. But I'll see if I'll find the other copy later. But yeah, for 50 cents, I couldn't pass it up. Another Adam Sandler film is Jack and Jill. Originally sold for $5.99. Couldn't pass it up for 50 cents. You know, it's a pretty good movie. $5.99. I might have paid $5.99 for it, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen it, but it's an Adam Sandler film. I couldn't pass it up. Source Code Special Edition. Originally sold for $5.99. Paid 50 cents. Like I said, I couldn't pass it up. I might have paid 50 cents for this, but I haven't seen this movie yet, so we'll see what's up. But for 50 cents, I couldn't pass it up. Next one, Get the Gringo with Mel Gibson, or originally sold for $7.99, paid 50 cents. This is the movie I was originally gonna buy for $7.99. I went up there and asked if, you know, if we could do $5 for this movie, because this movie's actually pretty good. I have it on DVD, but I want to see it on Blu-ray. But for ending up him telling me 50 cents, I'm very glad I went up there and paid 50 cents for this film. The other film I was talking about, this is the second copy. I have Pineapple Express. This is the R-rated special edition with the Blu-ray and digital copy. Originally sold for $5.99. No, originally sold for $9.99, and paid 50 cents. This movie's an amazing, you know, it's a pothead movie, but it's a pretty good movie. Next one is A Campaign with Will Ferrell and Zach. Extended cuts, the Blu-ray and DVD. I couldn't pass it up. Originally sold for $9.99. I always wanted to see this movie, pick it up for at this Ripley for $5.99. Very glad I didn't, because I got it for 50 cents at the pawn shop. Pretty good deal. The next one is I, Robot with Will Smith. I've seen this movie a couple times. It's a pretty good movie. Originally sold for $7.99, but for 50 cents I couldn't pass it up. It's a very amazing, pretty good Will Smith movie in my opinion. I, Robot. The one that I picked up was Hall Pass Extended Cut Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy combo pack. Originally sold for $9.99 at the pawn shop, only for 50 cents. Pretty good deal. Haven't seen this movie, but you know, Jason Sudeikis is a pretty good actor, and Owen Wilson is pretty much too. But you know, pretty good deal for 50 cents. So like I said, this was all the pickups I got from Go Hastings and the pawn shop. Only paid around $25, including the Go Hastings ones. Around maybe 30, no more than 30, but a pretty good deal. You know, this is a deal that you can't pass up at a pawn shop. All these Blu-rays, 50 cents each. Pretty amazing deal. The brew cases up top were 25 cents each, so that was a pretty amazing deal too. So this is Game Boy 4 signing out. Peace. And this was my Blu-ray Mega Haul update. Thanks for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Peace.